Videos by YGOSmurf. Be creative. Hey guys, YGOSmurf here, and today is another top 5 generic cards of a set. The set that we're going to be talking about, as you can see from the title, is Shadow Specters. Getting right off at number 5 on the list, we have Chianti Castle. It is a level 9 synchro monster earth rock effect that has 2900 attack, 2800 defense. Its effect reads, 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. This card gains 200 attack and defense for each non-tuner synchro material monster used to synchro summon this card. This card is at number 5 because it is a really big hitter that can, again, be even stronger, in addition to it being one of the 3 high-level synchro monsters that doesn't specifically require 2 or more synchro material monsters. So you could summon this with a level 2 and a level 7 and magic. And that's why it's on here. Plus being a giant beatstick is always really good. Number 4 on the list is Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand. It is a rank 8 warrior XE effect monster, light attribute, 2800 attack, 1800 defense. Its effect reads, 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can attach 1 XE material from this card. Target 1 face-up monster on the field. This turn, its effects are negated, but it is unaffected by other cards' effect. This card's really good and has seen a lot of good synergies with simple engines that can either summon level 8 regular monsters or synchro summon a bunch of level 8 monsters that then combine into one big bad beatstick that's like, haha, you're not gonna touch me. And it's just really cool and kind of similar along to the lines of Giganticastle. It's a beatstick that's nice to summon, and this one actually has an added bonus of being able to be unaffected by other card effects. Or you could just negate another monster's effect and then kill them. It's pretty nice. Number 3 on the list we have Pot of Dichotomy. It is a normal spell card whose effect reads, at the start of your main phase 1, target 3 monsters with different types in your graveyard. Shuffle all 3 into the deck, then draw 2 cards. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. This card's really good because a lot of times you're seeing a bunch of strategies that run a lot of different types together, and then this is basically your pot of avarice for that deck, your own little specific thing. And it also works with XE monsters, synchro monsters, so if you have access to those and you're summoning different types than your standard, you can recycle those and then be drawing cards, and it's really cool. Granted, you lose that kind of offense that pluses give you because you can't attack, but at the same time, if you have really overwhelming board presence, no one cares if you're attacking or not. Number 2 on the list is Ghostrick Alucard. It is a rank 3 XE monster, dark fiend effect, 1800 attack, 1600 defense, whose effect reads, 2 level 3 monsters. Your opponent cannot target other Ghostrick monsters or any face-down defense position monsters for attacks. You can attach 1 XE material from this card, then target 1 set card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. You can only use this effect of Ghostrick Alucard once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 other Ghostrick card in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. This card's really good. Not only can it be a helpful little defense against certain monsters that you want to get their flip effects on, but then it also is destroying your opponent's back rows or their defense position monsters. And if you're running other Ghostricks in your deck for an lightly defense engine, you can recycle that engine and boom. This card's really cool, really good, and even without running other Ghostrick monsters, has the potential for a lot of cool plays. And with that 1800 attack, it's kind of weak, kind of but you know, when you have other big monsters that you get on the field from being secure from your opponent's back row because of Ghostrick Alucard, that's really important, and that'll escalate the duel very quickly into your favor. Like always, before moving on to number 1, we have 3 honorable mentions. 1, we have Ghostrick Yuki Ono. It's a cool little defense position monster that whenever it gets destroyed, your opponent's monster has now into face-down defense position and can't change its battle position. And that's really cool because then it opens up for things like Ghostrick Alucard or No Man of Crossout, or anything if you want to get a monster's effect off the field, or if you want to be able to run over a monster you wouldn't necessarily be able to. And that's really cool. Next up, we have Burst Rebirth. If you want to pay 2,000 life points to get a monster in a face-down defense position, by golly, this is the card for you. And then finally, the third Ghostrick on this list, we have Ghostrick Lantern. It actually will stop an attack and net you a monster on the field, and that's really nice and really good and really convenient. But that's all about he does. He doesn't do anything else special except for stopping the attack. And that's why he's only on honorable mentions. Finally, the big reveal! Moving on to number 1. The most useful generic card in Shadow Specters is Mistake. It is a continuous trap card, and its effect reads: neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand, except by drawing them. That's all it says. It's a floodgate. It's awesome. It stops basically every meta deck ever, because every meta deck ever is very search oriented. You get the exact cards when you want them, when you need them, how you need them, whatever. You search them, get them from the deck, add them to your hand. It's brilliant, awesome, cool, right? Not anymore, you don't, because Mistake is on the field. I can't really say much else other than this card really just stops players from adding cards from their deck to their hand, except through drawing. And that makes this card really good and slows down other decks to be on your par. You have to be careful running this because you have to make sure that you don't heavily rely on too much searching as well, or that you activate it after you got your very important, very main searches. And that's why this card is number 1, because it basically stops everything ever that was ever or will be good. And there you have it. Those are the best 5 generic cards in Shadow Specters with 3 honorable mentions. Do me a favor and like this video. Comment your thoughts about those monsters down below. Do you think they should be in a different order? Do you think I missed someone in Shadow Specters? Let me know in the comments below. Share this video so your friends know what you're talking about. Subscribe to me if you deem me worthy. Have a wonderful day, guys.